The following broadcast is a presentation of the ND Sports Channel.
Oaks Tornadoes down 2-0 here to the Kindred Vikings as Michael Hall will pass it over far side there for Schaefer. Schaefer looks inside for Gavin Keller. Gavin Keller with the slam dunk! That pass inside of the lane was taken away by Fargo Davies, and another nice pass and a slam dunk! Grayson Heyman with the slam dunk in the JV game. Here Mabor, a perfect 4 for 4, and a slam dunk from Harney. Henningsgaard, as he tries to cut through the lane, outlet pass into the corner there for Heinitz. Back over to Henningsgaard, wide open for 3, got it and one. Wow! Kaylee Jackson, three-pointer up, and no, that one won't go in. Tana Lick pulls down the deep offensive board. She'll put up a 3. That one's in, and we're tied. 16 fouls, and the pass is intercepted by Overby. Overby has an opportunity to dunk it! He nailed it, the two-handed throwdown. 41-37, 4:25 to go here as the Kindred Vikings will work it down low. Another slam dunk, and one! How about that? A slam dunk by Gavin Keller, and he got fouled on the two-handed throwdown. All right, welcome back. We are ready to rock and roll with game number 3 of the day, which happens to be the third place game between the Thompson Tommies, who will be recognized as the home team on the scoreboard tonight. And on the visiting side of the scoreboard will be the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks. Nighthawks 24-2 on the year. The Tommies 22-3 on the year. Nighthawks got here via a 48-44 overtime win in the quarterfinals over the Trenton Tigers. And then they would fall to the Rugby Panthers last night in the semifinal match, 42-35, to set them up with this third place matchup with the Thompson Tommies, who, as I mentioned earlier, are 22-3. They got here via a 67-23 win over the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks in the quarterfinal round on Thursday, and then they would fall in an awesome game, probably the best game of the tournament up to this point. We still have 2 more games to see if they can beat that one out. But at this moment, that would be in my vote, and I know a few acquaintances of mine would give their vote to that game, and a couple of friends and a couple other broadcasters would give their votes to that game as well. So I know we have at least 7 votes for that game being the best game of the tournament. But with all that said, Thompson would fall at the very end by a layup by Abby Dukeshire for Kindred, and Kindred would hang on and get a 56-54 win over the Thompson Tommies. So that puts us about 90 seconds away from the opening announcements here. We'll have a national anthem, all that good stuff. I'm sure we'll have plenty of media timeouts and all that good stuff, so we'll keep it right here for the remainder of the pregame show. And then after that, we'll have our championship game too as well, coming up later tonight between the Kindred Vikings and the Rugby Panthers. Thompson Tommies will graduate 4 seniors this year from their team. Those seniors will be Allie Ibsdahl, Carrie Nisler, Brittany Munson, and then the other senior will be Taylor Zack. So they'll lose 2 of their 4 starters. Two of those 4 seniors are starters this year. And then they have 6 juniors that will return as seniors next year. 2 sophomores that'll be juniors next year, 2 freshmen that'll be sophomores next year. For Hettinger Scranton, they'll graduate 3 seniors, including Abby Steek, Brianna Sanford, and Abby Clute. Abby Clute is the only senior of those 3 that will be a graduating from the starting lineup here for the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks. And I'm hoping that I only have to hear the song High Hopes by Panic of a Disco about 1 more time tonight. We'll see though. I've heard it about 18 times over the weekend so far. Good song, but when you hear it too often, it can get on your nerves, I guess is one way to put it. Hey, why don't you check us out on Facebook and our Twitter page. You can vote on who do you think will win the championship game tonight between the Kindred Vikings and the Rugby Panthers. Right now, rugby fans need a little help on those polls. The Facebook one's a little bit more even, but Twitter is heavily in favor of the Kindred Vikings right now. So you have a chance to decide to change that. Right now, the starting lineups for the Thompson Tommies and the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks.
in athletics, music, and speech. The NDHSAA believes that all high school activities provide lessons for life, including the lesson of treating everyone with respect and with the pledge of good sportsmanship. We hope you enjoy the event, and please let your good sportsmanship show. Introducing the team hosts, first for Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks, a round of applause, C.T. Marvula. And the team host of the Thompson Tommies, Dennis Porter. And now let's get the starting lineups for our third place matchup. First, Region 7 champs, the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks. She is a guard, 5'7", freshman number 5, Bailey Pierce. 5'8" guard, senior number 10, Abby Lutz. Junior guard, 5'7", number 13, Quinn Miller. Guard, 5'7", junior number 23, Alyssa Andrus. And his 6-foot forward, sophomore number 25, Samantha Rose. Assistant coaches, Karen Thompson, Jen Porto. And head coach of the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks, Kelly Pierce. And now let's meet the starting lineup for Region 2 champs, the Thompson Tommies. Starting guard, 5'4", junior number 2, Kaya Sorby. Senior forward, 5'9", number 4, Carrie Nisler. Guard, 5'5", sophomore, number 5, Mackenzie Hughes. 5'9" forward, junior number 12, Nixie Jordan. And a senior, standing 5'9", forward, number 23, Taylor Zach. Assistant coaches, Jason Downey and Brad Carter. And the head coach of the Thompson Tommies, Jason Brennan.
All right, so there's your starting lineups.
Please rise for
Bailey Pierce, Abby Kloot, Quinn Melmer, Alyssa Anderson, Sam Oates for the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks, and for the Thompson Tommies, Kaya Sorby, Carrie Nisler, Mackenzie Hughes, and Taylor Zach.
please stay standing until the colors are
And now the national anthem here on the ND Sports Channel.
March on colors. Forward. March. Colors reverse. March. Color guard. Hold. Present. Arm.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem will be performed by Elena Drew from Grafton High School.
And you see by the dawn's
All right, so we're ready to rock and roll for the third place game here between the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks, who will be in their blue jerseys with white numbers and blue letters outlined in white. That is a unique combination I haven't seen before. I kind of like it. And then well, other than last night I saw it, but the Thompson Tommies in their home whites with green numbers outlined in black and green and black trim along the bottom edge of the shorts. Lining up in the middle will be Taylor Zach, the senior, versus Alyssa Andrus, the junior. Zach stands 2 inches taller than Andrus, 5'9" versus 5'7". Although oh wait, I take that back. That's why they don't look the same height. Because I looked at the wrong jersey number. It's actually Sam Ose. She stands 6 foot, 3 inches taller than Taylor Zach. So Zach versus Sam Ose. Tips up in the air, and the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks will win the tap. And we're underway here in the first quarter of play between the Tommies and the Nighthawks. First shot is up and no good, and we have our first foul of the game. Looking around, this is a different officiating crew from the one we had in the fifth place game. We will see how they call this game, as the crew called everything in that last game. First free throw is up and in. Sam Ose makes it 1-0, Hettinger Scranton. And the second one's in as well. And it's 2-0. Full court press here by the, three-quarter court press, I guess, to be more honest about that, by the Nighthawks. Mackenzie Hughes over the timeline, slips it to Sorby. Sorby drives through traffic on the lane, and it rolls off the rim. Loose ball, rebound, scooped up by the hands of Melmer. Melmer up top to Clute. Clute will dribble up on the near sideline here, fire it over there to Bailey Pierce. Bailey Pierce will dribble up top. Pierce fires it over to Andrus. Andrus gets the ball back. Now Pierce, top of the key, 3 is in. 5-0 now for the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks. Clute will tip that pass down to the low block intended for Nisler into the hands of her teammate, and then down the other end of the court, her teammate will lose it out of bounds and give it back to the Thompson Tommies. The crowd has filled in nicely here. As I look behind me, it's a sea of blue from the front row all the way up to the very top row. On the far side of the gym, you have a lot of Thompson Tommy fans in the lower rows, and the crowd is filled up all the way to the top section as well. Inbounds pass will go into the hands of Mackenzie Hughes. Hughes bounce pass Lauren Cunningham over on the far wing. Bounce pass back up top to Hughes, back over to Cunningham, who tees it up for 3. No, that's off the back rim, it won't go. Quinn Melmer with the ball. Off the rebound, Pierce over to Andrus for 3, off the front of the rim, won't go. Mackenzie Hughes with the rebound. Thompson Tommies come back the other way here with 6:25 to go in the first quarter of play. Outside, teeing it up for 3, that is Jordheim, and Taylor Zach with the beautiful offensive rebound and the spin move, and she can't get the follow-up to go, but she'll chase down the loose ball and give it out for the 3 to Mackenzie Hughes. Cuts the lead to 2, 6:01 and counting to go. Clute up top, fires it over near side here. That is Quinn Melmer. Melmer over to Bailey Pierce, back to Clute. Clute back over to Pierce. Pierce now over to Andrus. Andrus will dribble down to the baseline, trying to get around Lauren Cunningham, and she stepped on the line. Turnover back to the Thompson Tommies. More pressure in the backcourt here by the Nighthawks. They get into the hands of Lauren Cunningham. Cunningham will pick up her dribble, give it up there for Macy Jordheim. Jordheim to Hughes for another 3. That one does not go in. and a battle for the rebound. They'll call it travel, but who had the ball? Who had the ball when the travel was called? That's the question. It looks like they're saying that Thompson Tommies had it, maybe. I just saw like one of the most strangest things I'd ever seen. We'll keep it right here. The official walked up to the other official with his hands spread out to his side, like, oh, what did you just call? And well, I know what he called. I just don't know which team had the ball when the traveling violation was signaled by the far sideline official. The near sideline official walked over and said, well, who's it on? And now he's talking to the other official down on the baseline, and the other official who made the traveling call is all the way down at the other end of the court. It's almost like they've kicked him out of the group. Interesting. I'm sure they'll make good on whatever disagreement they may have or confusion. And, I mean, they got to finish up this game, right? 5-3 in favor of the Nighthawks over the Thompson Tommies. Quality Home Restorations, Game Time, Fargo South Booster Club, North Fargo Softball, plus our viewers for their generous donations, as well as the Hallstatt Telephone Company for supporting Hillsborough Central Valley sports this year. Certainly appreciate all your support for making the station what it is today. And if you're wondering, Mike, you're not so energetic today, well, I'm going to try to be. I just need to make sure I have a voice for that championship game because I may have gotten a little too energetic on the semifinals last night. 5-3 as we come out of the media timeout on the floor in favor of the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks. The lone bucket, a three-pointer by Mackenzie Hughes. And it's Thompson Tommy basketball. Inbounds pass will have to be chased down by Jordheim right in front of the midcourt stripe. Now Lauren Cunningham being guarded by Andrus. Cunningham will go to the right, pick up her dribble at the near wing. Pass it back up top for Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes will slowly dribble up to the top of the key in between the circles, fire it over far side there for, that is Kayla Herbert into the lineup. I didn't see her sneak in. Ball gets into the backcourt. Chasing it down there is Macy Jordheim. Jordheim being guarded by Clute. Now gets into the hands of Mackenzie Hughes. Hughes tried to fire it out there for Herbert. And they're saying that the Nighthawks touched it last. So still remain Thompson Tommy's basketball. 4:52 to go here in the first period of play. Mackenzie Hughes driving baseline. Shot up off the bottom of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Quinn Melmer. Melmer will dribble all the way up. Andrus now far wing, looks down low. That's Sam O's. O's shot won't go. Tip back out to Clute. Right in front of the free throw line. Runs into a double team. Pierce outside. Clute inside. Clute up off the glass and in. 7-3 now at the bucket by Clute. Cunningham will get it. Bounce pass into the free throw line there. That's stripped away by Clute out of the hands of Macy Jordheim. And now we have a whistle. And we'll see what the call is on this one here. It's going to be a foul on the Thompson Tommies. Mackenzie Hughes will pick up her first, team second. First foul went on Taylor Zach. Bailey Pierce works up top to Clute. Far side now, that is Abby Steek into the lineup. Steek up top to Clute. Clute near wing now for Pierce. Pierce will dribble up top of the key. Fire it over near side here for Andrus. Andrus drives into the high post, has it stripped away and stolen by Mackenzie Hughes. 2-on-1 the other way. Herbert will draw the foul and go to the free throw line. Team foul number 2 on the Nighthawks. Bailey Pierce gets the foul. Herbert at the free throw line, and the free throw's up, and it will bounce out. Took 2 bounces on the rim. Herbert misses the first one. It remains 7-3 with 3:46 to go. here in the first quarter of play. Second free throw is in. Herbert 1 of 2, and the Tommies are within 3. It's a one-possession game at 7-4. Clute will fire it over to Pierce. Pearson in the corner to Andrus. Far corner, that is. Now back to the far wing. Back up top now to Clute. Clute being guarded there by Macy Jordheim. Clute will get the ball back inside. Bounce pass out, and they'll call her for a travel. Clute doesn't agree with that call, but she kept that to herself, did not express her facial expressions to the official. They'll work it up to Kaya Sorby. Sorby finally over the timeline with 3 seconds to spare, and a foul. I believe it's on Clute. It's either Clute or Melmer, but I believe it's Clute. And it will be Abby Clute picking up the personal foul. Her first, team's third. They'll work inside. That is Carrie Nisler. Off the glass and in. We're tied. No, we're not. It's a one-point game. 7-6, 3:05 to go. Clute with the basketball up top. Bounce pass near wing. Now they push it in the corner there for Steek. Now near side for Melmer. Melmer, cross-court pass is tipped. Goes dangerously close to the far sideline. And now Clute will get the ball back as the Nighthawks retain possession of the basketball. 2 passes later, Andrus on the far wing, looking inside for Ose. Ose puts it up and in. Nice bucket by Sam Ose. She has 4 points, and it's 9-6. Back to a 3-point lead as Sorby is dangerously close to that, dragging that foot on the midcourt stripe. Kayla Herbert, 8-foot shot off the baseline there, won't go in. Clute will pull down the rebound. Clute fires it over far side. Andrus, catch and shoot, long 2, it's up and in. 2:11 to go here. It's 11-6 as Andrus makes the jumper from just inside the 3-point arc. Now pass down to Jordheim, bound out to Cunningham, up top to Nisler. Nisler fakes left, gives it to Sorby right for 3. It's in! She got it! Kaya Sorby with the triple to pull the, is that right here? 3, 5, 7, 9, yeah, that is right, 11-9. Here's Ose for a 3, that's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Sorby. Sorby fires it up to Cunningham. Cunningham back to Sorby in between the circles. Now near side for Jordheim, inside for Nisler at the free throw line. Back to Jordheim on the near wing, back to Nisler. Long 2 is on the way and in. We're knotted up at 11 on the shot by Carrie Nisler. Andrus, far side to Steek, back to Andrus up top. Now near side, that is in the hands of Melmer. Melmer looking inside for Ose. Ose, double team, and the pass is intercepted. Lauren Cunningham will jump up and grab the pass, shoot it up court to Kaya Sorby. Sorby over the timeline now, and she'll get it to Nisler. Up high on the near post. Cunningham on the near wing. 20 to shoot on the shot clock. Over to Sorby. Sorby looks inside, bounce pass back out. Cunningham, catch and shoot 3. It's in! Cunningham knocks down the triple. So Hettinger Scranton lost the lead on a tie, and they lost the lead on that 3-pointer by Cunningham. They work it down low, and the pass is intercepted by Herbert. It was intended for Ose down on the low block. Now Herbert will give it up to Cunningham. Cunningham to Nisler in the near corner. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Nisler off the glass, won't go. Ose with the rebound, and now they'll just let the clock expire, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Thompson Tommy's lead, 14-11 over the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks, back in 60 with the second quarter of play here on the ND Sports Channel. The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store.
All right, getting ready to start the second quarter of play. It'll be Nighthawk basketball with the Thompson Tommies leading 14-11. Terry Nistler with 4, 3 apiece for Lauren Cunningham, Mackenzie Hughes, and Kaya Sorby, all with 3-pointers for the Tommies. I think that's Clute underneath, and she got it. Clute now shares the lead with 4 points, along with Sam Ose. Alyssa Andrews with 2 and Bailey Pierce with 3. Nistler to Cunningham up top, now back into the corner there. I believe that's Herbert. Herbert's pass is intercepted. And then pickpocketed from behind by Mackenzie Hughes, who the pass was intended for originally. So turnover per side. Cunningham will work it down low. Taylor Zach had it poked out by Abby Clute. A little rough play down there. Inbounds pass for the Tommies from the baseline, comes up way up high. A lob pass, top of the key. Now they work it in. Nistler, bounce pass, and now Zach will tee it up for 3. And it's in! Taylor Zach gets a triple. That's 4 Thompson players with 3-pointers now. And it's 17-13 with 6:53 and counting to go here in the second quarter of play. With the basketball right now is Bailey Pierce. Pierce works it up top for Melmer. Melmer back to Pierce. Pierce cross court over to Clute. Clute works it inside. Official standing in the way. It's Sam Ose. She lost it out of bounds. Ball goes back to the Thompson Tommies. 6:39 to go here in the second quarter of play. Cunningham will get it back to Hughes. Back to Cunningham. Still in the backcourt. They have 2 seconds to spare, and the guys barely got it over the timeline. Hughes to the hoop. Sam Ose will block out of bounds. Kaya Sorby as well as Macy Jordan checked into the lineup here for the Thompson Tommies with 6:25 to go in the second quarter of play. Up top, Kaya Sorby now puts it into the hands of Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes down low. Taylor Zach went up for the shot, and the ball was stripped away by Abby Clute. Clute up court to Andrus, one-on-one with Hughes. Andrus wins the battle. 17-15. Bad pass that is picked up by Mackenzie Hughes, and out of bounds, back to the Nighthawks. Nighthawk fans right behind me. Thompson student section off to my left. The Nighthawk student section down further out to my right. And that bucket by Sam Ose ties the game up at 17. Battle for the ball underneath there, and coming away with is the Nighthawks, and it's Bailey Pierce more specifically. Pierce up court. That's Andress. True, I thought she traveled, but I guess not. Melmer, shot blocked there by Macy Jordheim. Jordheim being guarded by Kloot in the backcourt there, and Kloot's going to steal it away. Hassling, Kloot goes to the hoop and puts it up. She did not get fouled, or if she did, it wasn't called. And Kloot gives the lead back to the Nighthawks. Jordheim in the near corner. Struggling with the dribble, bounces it in for Nistler. Nistler outside. Sorby, 4-3, nailed it! (20-19). Kaya Sorby with her second triple of the game. Now on the near wing, it's Melmer. Melmer up top for Bailey Pierce. Pierce swings it over to Andress on the far wing, who runs into a double team. Gives it back to Bailey Pierce. Pierce up top to Kloot. Kloot fires it near side now for Melmer. Melmer fakes left, gets around Nistler. Nistler swats the ball off the glass, right in off the glass into the hands of Sam Oates. And Sam Oates will get the bucket, and it's back to a 21-20 lead here for the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks. Now Taylor Zack has the ball. Three from Hughes, she got it! And a timeout on the floor. 23-21. What a game it's been so far. We'll take a break and be back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. Welcome back. Third place game here at the 2019 North Dakota State Class B Girls Basketball Tournament. 23-21, Thompson Tommies lead. 3 lead changes in the tie for the Thompson Tommies. 2 lead changes in a tie for the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks. Last lead change took place at 23-21 off a three-pointer by Kaya Sorby. And back to action now will be Nighthawk basketball. Inbounds pass triggered by Bailey Pierce to Abby Kloot. Kloot over the timeline, 3:51 to go. Kloot will fire it over to Bailey Pierce on the far side. Official standing in the way. Hopefully we'll, there you go. He must have heard me move. Now Kloot, near corner. 3 is up, and I didn't see who shot. That was Melmer. Once again, the official was in my way. Rebound comes down to the Tommies. Now Cunningham has it. Looks down to the baseline there for Taylor Zack. Tries to feed it inside there for Jordheim. Jordheim in a little bit of trouble. Gets it to Kayla Herbert. Shot up no good. Rebound out to Mackenzie Hughes. Drives past defenders. Can't get the layup to go. She'll get her own rebound. Out to Cunningham. Now to Hughes in the near corner. New shot clock. So after the offensive rebound, Herbert punches it out to Zack, right back to Herbert. Tommy lead back to 4, 25-21. Melmer in the far corner. Works it up top, 2 passes later to Ost. Now near side for Andrus. Andrus fakes to the left, goes to the right. Just in front of the free throw line, puts up the right-handed push shot. That makes it 25-23. Tommy's with the basketball. Taylor Zach. Nice feed across the paint for Macy Jordheim. 27-23, 2:20 to go here in the second quarter of play. Andrus with the basketball. Up top now, I think that's Melmer, and it is. Clute up top. Clute drives down the near side of the lane, pumps it out. Bailey Pierce near side, and a foul is going to be called on Mackenzie Hughes. We have another media timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well. It's 27-23. Tommy's lead with 2:07 to go here before halftime. Back after this on the ND Sports Channel. Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, welcome back. 2:07 to go here in the second quarter of play. 27-23. Thompson Tommies have the lead. They took the lead on a three-pointer by Kaya Sorby at 23-21. They haven't given the lead up yet. Nighthawk basketball coming out of the media timeout on the floor. Inbounds pass triggered to Abby Clute. Now near side for Bailey Pierce. Bailey Pierce will dribble up top. Fire it over near side here. Now Bailey Pierce will get it back. Pierce looking over at Andrus and feeds the ball over to her on the far wing. A high lob pass in for Samos. That won't go. Cunningham will snag the rebound. Back the other way. Gives it to Sorby over the timeline. Bounce pass. Nisler. Nisler gets around Clute. Bounce pass now to, that is Herbert at the free throw line. Free throw line. Pivoting around on her left foot. Gives it now to Jordheim. Jordheim feeds it to Nisler. Nisler up top. Back over to Jordheim. Jordheim. Sorby. Now Nisler on the near wing. 13 to shoot on the shot clock. Cunningham has it. Fires it over far side there for Jordheim. 7 to shoot on the shot clock. Nisler in the paint. Spins around. Shot is up and in. Nisler has 6 points now. 29-23, a minute 10 to go. They'll work the ball into the near corner now. Bailey Pierce here on the near wing. She'll dribble up top with a dribble handoff over to Clute, who fires it immediately into the hands of Andrus. Andrus drives down, middle block, puts it up and in. Andrus has 8 points now, and 6 of those 8 come in the second quarter. 49 seconds to play, 28 on the shot clock. Kaya Sorby has the ball for the Tommies. She'll give it out to Herbert. Herbert fakes the left, dribbles to the right. Down to the mid block. Long two, straight away, about 17 feet. Missed everything out of the hands of Kaya Sorby. She'll give a high five there to Herbert. They'll say, hey, shake it off. We'll get the bucket next time, and the basketball for the moment goes to the Nighthawks. Bailey Pierce will trigger and receive back the inbounds pass from Clute. Near wing now, that's Steek. Steek moves it up top here for Bailey Pierce. Back over to Steek here on the near wing. And now that is Pierce again. Up top to Clute. Poot fires it over to Andrus. Andrus fakes left, dribbles right. Thought about the shot, gave it up to Pierce. Pierce pushes into the corner for Steep. Back to Pierce, trying to get around Sorby. Drives into the paint. Lays it in. What a move. Bailey Pierce with the nice move in traffic there, and the shot at the buzzer is a little bit off the mark. And that brings us to halftime with your score. The Thompson Tommies 29, the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks 27. We're back in a moment here with your halftime show after this on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores, every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter, search @NDScores, and get the same scores on your mobile device every night.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
In our first year and 4 months on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you a total of 407 games, and 377 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 377 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage if not for the sponsors who support our sports webcast. We ask that you please patronize and support the sponsors you hear about in this sports broadcast on the ND Sports Channel. Join us and put your business products and services in front of an average of 234 viewers per game. Let's team up.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in North Dakota so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in North Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. All right, welcome back. We're at halftime, and the Thompson Tommies lead the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks by 2 by the score of 29-27. The most any player has for Thompson is 6. The most any player has for Hettinger Scranton is 8. More on that in a little bit. Hettinger Scranton 57% from the floor, 33% from beyond the three-point arc, 2 of 2, 100% from the free throw line. Thompson 40%, 11 of 27 shooting from the floor, 6 of 10 from three-point land, good for 60%, not bad at all. And then 1 of 2, 50% from the free throw line. Hey, if you can make a higher percentage, if your higher percentage is from shots further out from the free throw line, that could spell good news for your team if that continues here. Rebounds 9-8 in favor of Thompson. Let's see here. Assists 10-5 in favor of Thompson. Steals 6-4 in favor of Hettinger Scranton. Block shots 3-2 in favor of Thompson. Turnovers 9-7 in favor of Thompson. Personal fouls 3 each. Points off the bench 6-0 in favor of Thompson. Second chance points 7-2 in favor of Thompson. Points off turnovers 4-3 in favor of Hettinger Scranton. Individual numbers: Sam Ose, Alyssa Andrus, and Abby. Let's start over. Sam Ose, Alyssa Andrus with 8 points. Abby Clute with 6. Bailey Pierce with 5. for the Nighthawks. For the Thompson Tommies, Mackenzie Hughes, Carrie Nisler, and Kaya Sorby all with 6. Lauren Cunningham, Taylor Zach, and Kayla Herbert all with 3. And Macy Jordheim with 2. And that's your individual numbers. We're back in 1 minute with the third quarter here on the ND Sports Channel. The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. All right, welcome back. We're getting ready to start the third quarter of play here. It's 29-27. Thompson Tommies with the basketball to start the third quarter, going from right to left. They'll put it in the hands of Kaya Sorby. Sorby now to Hughes. Hughes tried to get it down to Macy Jordheim, but the ball will go out of bounds. Turnover back to the Nighthawks. So Abby Clute will pull up with the ball over the timeline to Andrus. Works it down low to Ose, and Ose gets the first bucket of the second half. She has 10, and we're tied at 29. .7:25 to go. Sorby works in to Nisler. Nisler back to Sorby, quickly in the corner for Jordheim. Tried to feed Taylor Zach down low, but the pass was intercepted by Sam Ose. Ose will give it to Bailey Pierce. Pierce runs into a double team here, and a timeout, I believe, is on the horizon. Yep, the far side official whistled the timeout. That will be charged to the Nighthawks, so that'll bring us to a timeout as well. Back in 30 seconds on the ND Sports Channel. ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109. All right, welcome back. We're knotted up at 29 with 7:10 to go here in the third quarter of play. Still coming out of the media timeout on the floor. I think it was a media timeout. I don't know, maybe the media took advantage of the Nighthawk timeout, but no scoring yet for Thompson. 6 for Sorby, 6 for Nisler, 6 for Hughes, 3 for Herbert, 3 for Cunningham, 3 for Zach, and 2 for Jordheim for the Thompson Tommies. For the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks, 5 for Pierce, 6 for Clute, 8 for Andrus, 8 make that 10 now for Ose, as she scored the bucket to go into the double-digit club. Used to hearing this song at hockey games after an icing call. So that was the longest 30-second timeout of my life. If I would have known that, we would have taken a couple more commercial breaks there. But it is finally Nighthawk basketball. Back to action here. Inbounds pass goes to Andrus. Andrus fires it in for Clute, and it's intercepted by Jordheim. Jordheim will be guarded in the backcourt by Clute, and it's poked away, and Clute picks it up. 2-on-2. Andrus will get the ball from Clute, missed the layup. Clute with the offensive board, puts a follow-up shot off the bottom of the backboard and draws the foul, possibly charged to Kaya Sorby. And that is indeed the case. Teams first of the second half. They had 3 in the first half. 2 of the 4 fouls to Mackenzie Hughes. Still tied at 29 on the missed free throw by Clute. The second one's on its way. That one drops in. Clute 1 for 2. She has 7 points. And a 30-29 lead for the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks. 6:48 to go. Sorby has the ball. She's going to take the lead again, and she does! That's a 2-pointer for Sorby to give the lead back. 31-30. And a steal by Taylor Zach. Up court to Mackenzie Hughes. Hughes, cross court, Sorby had it stripped out of her hands by Abby Clute to roll out of bounds and stay with the Thompson Tommies. 6:23 to go, 31-30 in favor of the Tommies. Third quarter of play. Hughes, 3 up, no good. Clute pulls down the defensive board. Clute fires the pass up court. It goes off the back of the head of Taylor Zach. She didn't even know the ball was coming. It went into the hands of Sorby. Sorby maybe got away with the travel. Missed the 3-pointer shot there. It grazed the front of the net. She didn't quite get enough power on that one. And now the Nighthawks had the basketball. They work it down low to Sam Ose up against Carrie Nistler, and Ose wins the battle. (32-31) as Sam Ose gets the bucket. And now Mackenzie Hughes has the basketball, works it to Nistler on the baseline. Bounce pass in for Zach. That was poked away, and Andrus picks it up, hands it off to Clute as Clute runs by Andrus. Clute takes it to the hoop, won't go, and Jordheim pulls down the defensive rebound. Fires it out to Sorby on the far sideline. 2 substitutions for Thompson on the horizon here at the next break in action. Bounce pass, Jordheim for 3. Got it! 34-32 as Macy Jordheim gets the triple. Back the other way, Sam Ose gets the bucket up and in. And we're tied at 34. Sorby tried to feed it across the paint to Nistler. It went off the shoe of Alyssa Andrus. That ball will be unofficially kicked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Tommies. Inbounds pass from the near sideline. So Nistler as well as Sorby, I believe, will get a breather on the bench. Coming in for the Tommies is Lauren Cunningham and Herbert, Kayla Herbert. Herbert triggers an inbounds pass to Mackenzie Hughes, who dribbles up to the top of the key. High post, spins around, goes into the paint, can't get it to go in. Clute pulls down the defensive board. Clute tries to get by Cunningham. She stepped on the line, an awesome defensive move by Lauren Cunningham, kind of forcing Abby Clute into the far sideline, and that allowed her left foot to cross the line and turn the ball over back to the Tommies. Knotted up at 34. Cunningham with the basketball now, fakes the pass to the left, dribbles right, gives it to Hughes. Hughes over to Herbert. Herbert fakes left, puts up an 18-foot jumper up and in just inside the 3-point marker. Herbert will get the bucket, 36-34. Bailey Pierce will tee it up for 3, is what I'm trying to say. No good. Jordheim with the rebound. 2 passes later, Hughes to Zach. Zach will pick up her dribble. Bounce pass into the corner there for Herbert. Herbert tried to pass it to Hughes. And a loose ball saved by Zach into the hands of Hughes. And a foul now on Abby Steek. Both teams have one foul now here in the second half. Herbert Wood, trigger inbounds pass from the baseline on the near sideline. Comes into Taylor Zach. Zach looking, trying to get around Steek. Zach picked up her dribble, needs some help. Gets it to Sorby. Sorby up top to Cunningham, over to Jordheim. 4-3, no, off the back iron, won't go. Rebound, Zach, bounce pass to, that was Jordheim. And I believe Sam Oss may have been the one who got charged with the foul, but the official was standing in the way. Taking a look at the replay here, it will indeed be Sam Oss. So Macy Jordheim will go to the line now to shoot a pair, and the first one of that pair is up and in. (37-34). And the second one is up and in as well. (38-34), 4-point lead for the Tommies as Clute has the basketball now for the Nighthawks. Gives it to Steek. Steek feeds it to Andrus in the near corner. Back to Steek on the near wing, up top now to Bailey Pierce. Check that. That was somebody else. It was not Bailey Pierce. And now that pass is intercepted by Taylor Zach. Zach gives it to Cunningham. Cunningham scoots over to the far side, fires it up to Sorby across the paint to Herbert. Herbert shot up and somebody fouled somebody. Official stepped in my way again. And it will be a foul on one of the Nighthawks. I'm not sure who. Sam Oss picks up her second. Kayla Herbert, 5'8" junior, up to the free throw line where she's 1 for 2, make it 1 of 3. Carrie Nisler and Mackenzie Hughes check in. Taylor Zach and Kaya Sorby get a breather on the bench with 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play. A 4-point lead for the Thompson Tommies, and Herbert trying to make it 5, and the free throws up and in, and she does make it 5. 39-34 now, 2:57 to go. Bailey Pierce over the timeline to Andrus, back to Pierce. Pierce fires it to Steek. Steek dribbles over high on the far side, now fires it back up in between the circles to Pierce. 2 passes later, Andrus in the far corner. Cross-court pass to Pierce into the corner. Teeing it up for 3, missed everything. Right into the hands of Nisler. Overshot that one. And a foul on the Nighthawks. And we have another media timeout on the floor. So Alyssa Andrus gets the foul. That's team foul number 4. The Nighthawks trail the Tommies 39-34 by 5 with 2:33 to go here in the third quarter of play. We'll take a timeout and we'll be back when the media timeout decides that they want to be done with their timeout. We believe it's 60 seconds. See you soon.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo-Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. All right. 2:33 to go in the third quarter of play. The Thompson Tommies lead by 5, 39-34 over the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks here in the third place game of the 2019 North Dakota Class B Girls Basketball Tournament. Live from the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center here on the campus of UND, home of the Fighting Hawks. Mike Mason with you here on the ND Sports Channel. Out of the media timeout, it's the Thompson Tommies basketball. Herbert to Hughes, back to Herbert, now to Cunningham. Cunningham over the timeline to the near wing. Picks up a dribble, bounce pass up top. Herbert now over to Hughes. Hughes got called for the travel. Wow. I don't know about that one, but we'll go with it. 2:21 to go here in the third quarter of play. Usually you have to move 2 feet to travel and not a half a foot, but maybe he saw something that I didn't. Bailey Pierce with the basketball now. Cross-court pass into the hands of Quinn Melmer. Melmer back over far side now. That is Steek. Steek works it down low to Steek up top. Bailey Pierce for 3. It bounces in. It hit the front of the rim and then took a hop and dropped in. And the Nighthawks are within 2. Cunningham will draw the foul on Ose. That'll be Ose's 3rd and team foul number 5. So Lauren Cunningham will go to the free throw line for the Tommies. And the free throw's up and in. She has 4 points now, and that makes it a 3-point lead at 40-37. Big free throw right here, as they'll make it a 4-point game if she can convert on it. Free throw's up. It's in. 41-37. Clute with a bounce pass over to Bailey Pierce. Pushes it in the corner there for, that is Melmer. Melmer, now that pass is intercepted by Lauren Cunningham. Cunningham cruising down the near sideline. Will go all the way to the basket, and she draws a foul on Bailey Pierce. That'll be her 2nd, team 6. Lauren Cunningham will go right back to the free throw line where she just made 2 a moment to go. Now she's made 3, made that look easy, like she's a professional free throw shooter. 42-37, a minute 32 to go. And the second one's on its way, and it looks identical to the first one. Swish. 43-37, a 6-point game with 90 seconds to go here in the third quarter of play. Melmer up to Pierce, high on the far side, back to Melmer. Melmer thought about the 3, gave it back to Pierce. Pierce trying to work it inside for Oos. Outside, Andrus on Cunningham. Baseline jumper, 10-footer, no good. Taylor Zach with the rebound, up court to Mackenzie Hughes. Hughes will dribble up. Top of the key, now near wing. Go down the near sideline, work away through traffic to the hoop. Shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Melmer. Melmer will hand it off in the backcourt there for Bailey Pierce. Pierce dribbles up to the near wing, picks up a dribble, needs a little bit of help. Cross-court pass over to Melmer. Melmer into the corner for Andrus. Through her hands and out of bounds. And turnover back to the Thompson Tommies. I'll stop the clock with 50.7 seconds. Ali Ivesdahl comes in. I'm not sure what I said, but let's try it again. Ali Ivesdahl, a 5'6" senior. Checks into the lineup here for the Thompson Tommies. Mackenzie Hughes with the ball far side. She falls down. And it's another foul on Bailey Pierce. That's team foul number 7. It should send, maybe not. Yeah, that's what I thought. It will send the Tommies to the free throw line. So Mackenzie Hughes will make her first trip to the free throw line tonight. She has two threes for 6 points and a free throw for 7 points. And now Sorby looks like she's going to check in. At least they're going to make her wait, actually. If Hughes makes the free throw, Sorby will check in, and she will. And she'll check in for Hughes. So Mackenzie Hughes will go out. Sorby will come in. Hughes 2 for 2 on the free throws. 45-37 with 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Clute over the timeline, being guarded by Ivesdahl. They'll fire it over far side. Now back up top to Bailey Pierce. Back over to Melmer. Melmer cross-court pass into the hands of Andrus, being guarded by Cunningham. Andrus drives down to the baseline, comes back out, hands it off to Pierce, back to Andrus. Andrus with a baseline shot, a little too strong. Carrie Nisler pulls down the rebound, and then it's going to be poked away by Abby Clute, but it goes out of bounds back to the Tommies.
Back to the Bulldogs, number 18, Abby Stick.
45-37, 15 seconds to go. Sorby gets the inbounds pass, gives it back to Ivesdal. Ivesdal back to Sorby over the timeline. Sorby high on the far side, calling for the thumbs up play. 5 seconds to go. Ball's tipped around. Taylor Zach inside. Sorby at the buzzer, can't go. And the rebound comes down to Steek, and that will end the third quarter with your score. The Thompson Tommies 45 and the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks 37. Back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel with quarter number 4.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation. All right, I'll come out of that break early here. Start of the fourth quarter, 45-37 in favor of the Thompson Tommies. Nighthawk basketball, they worked it up top to Bailey Pierce. Now far side over to Steek. Steek back up to Pierce. Pierce near side now, I believe that's Andrus, and it is. Official standing in my way again. Now Steek, 2 passes later, saves it from going out of bounds, right into the hands of Macy Jordan, who scoops it off there to Mackenzie Hughes. Hughes dribbles up to the near wing. Bounce pass into the near corner for Taylor Zach. Zach will get the screen, dribble into the paint, free throw line, kick it back out for Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes with the 6-foot jumper. Bounces off the rim into the hands of Sam Ose. 7:23 to go, 45-37 and counting. Pass inside, tipped out of bounds by Taylor Zach. A nice defensive play. The ball will stay with the Nighthawks as a result, stopping the clock with 7:17 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Thompson scored 14 in the first quarter, 15 in the second quarter, 16 in the third quarter, and a three's on the way. That one won't go. Abby Clute get the rebound, and now tied up, and they will call a jump ball. And possession will favor the Thompson Tommies. No, they will not. I thought I saw 2 hands go up, but I guess not. Possession will still stay with the Thompson Tommies, but it's a foul on the Tommies instead. 3-pointer up from the corner. It's in! Alyssa Andrus with the triple. 45-40, and it's a 5-point game. Carrie Nisler over on the far side, gets around the defender, puts up the long 2. Rolls off the rim into the hands of Bailey Pierce. Pierce will pull down the rebound, come back the other way over the timeline with 6:47 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. They work it into the near corner for Andrus. Back up top to Pierce, fired it over to Steek. Check that, that's not Steek, that's Melmer. Melmer back to Pierce now on the near side for Andrus, back to Pierce, back to Andrus. Andrus gets around Taylor Zach, feeds it to Abby, what's her name again? Clute. Too many names to remember out there. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounds pass. Andrus, long 2 off the back rim, won't go. Rebound comes down to Macy Jordheim. Jordheim up to Sorby. Sorby over the timeline. Dribbles up to the near wing. 6:20 and counting to go. Missler. 2 passes later to Hughes. Hughes with a bounce pass intended for Taylor Zach. But I went through a crowd of people. I didn't see who touched it last, but the ball will go back to the Nighthawks, suggesting that it was somebody in a white jersey who touched it last. 6:12 and counting to go, a 5-point game. 45-40 here in the fourth quarter of play. Bailey Pierce with the basketball, fires it into the hands of Andrus. Andrus down low to Clute. Clute cross-court pass player for, that was Melmer. Melmer now 2 passes later to Andrus. Up top to Bailey Pierce, over to Melmer. Melmer looks down low for Oos. Oos pass for Clute was intercepted by Macy Jordheim. Jordheim to Cunningham, up court to Hughes. Hughes with the behind-the-back dribble, allows her to get to the paint, and a foul from behind. I believe the foul might go, or is there no foul? Was it just stripped out of bounds? It was just stripped out of bounds, no foul on the play. It was a nice defensive play there by Quinn Melmer. And now we have a foul off the inbounds pass. I believe it'd be Taylor Zach. No, check that. It was Macy Jordheim on the attended shot there. Jordheim, second trip to the line tonight. She'll miss this one. Prior to that, she was a perfect 2 of 2. Jordheim has 7 points. Second free throw, rolls around and out. Oos pulls down the rebound. Oos now up to Clute. Clute fires it over here, and they'll put it in the corner for Andrus. Andrus up to Steek, back over to Clute. Clute thought about the 3, didn't pull the trigger. Cross-court pass back over to Andrus. Long 2 is up, out, rolls off the rim. Tommy's come down with the rebound. Then it's Mackenzie Hughes. Hughes dribbles up to the free throw line, kicks it out for Jordheim. Jordheim gets around a few defenders and gets called for a travel. I don't know. I mean, I thought she was dribbling the ball. I'll leave it at that. So 5:13 to go in the fourth quarter. 45-40 is our score in favor of the Thompson Tommies. Another media timeout on the floor. Maybe that's why they had to call it a travel, because they needed to get a media timeout. I don't know. I'm just joking, sort of, in a way. And we're back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. All right, welcome back. Fourth quarter of play, 5:13 to go, 45-40 in favor of the Thompson Tommies over the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks. As we come out of the media timeout on the floor, it'll be Nighthawk basketball following a dribbling travel call on the Thompson Tommies. Nighthawk fans right behind me, Thompson fans across the gym. Thompson student section to my left, closer to me than the Nighthawk student section, which is off on the far side of the court to my right. Nighthawks had the basketball, looking inside for Oos. Oos pumps it out to Steek. Steek up top there for Melmer. Back over to Steek. Steek back to Melmer high on the far side. Now she'll dribble up top of the key, fire it back over to Steek, back to Melmer. Melmer playing catch with Steek, and now she tried to throw it over to Andrus and toss it out of bounds, but Lauren Cunningham got a hand on it, and it'll remain Nighthawk basketball. 4:47 and counting, 9 to shoot on the shot clock. Clute has the basketball, puts it in the corner. I think that's Andrus, official standing in the way. And that pass will be deflected into the hands of Jordheim. Jordheim out to Cunningham. Cunningham will draw the foul on Alyssa Andrus.
Now foul charge number 23, Alyssa Andrus, second personal team's time, and
18 fouls now. That'll put Lauren Cunningham at the free throw line as Alyssa Andrus picks up her first. Steek will get a breather on the bench. Coming in is Bailey Pierce for the Nighthawks. And the free throw from Lauren Cunningham is up and off the mark. She missed it. 1 and 1. She won't get the other one. She was perfect 4 of 4 prior to that. Baseball pass off the fingertips of Lauren Cunningham, who jumped up to try and intercept it. A good defensive play, but it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. Nighthawk basketball. Baseline inbounds pass triggered from the near corner. To Bailey Pierce to Clute, who puts it up for 3. In and out, won't go. Rebound to Herbert. Herbert gives it to Hughes. Hughes across the timeline here with 4:15 to go. Hughes looking to her teammates to set up the play. High post, nice feed. Herbert from Zach, it drops in. Hughes fed it to Zach at the high post, an immediate pass to the low block there for Kayla Herbert, and she put it up and in. Kayla Herbert has 8 points now, 47-40, 3:55 to go. A whistle and basketball will go back to the Thompson Tommies. And now checking in is Kaya Sorby. That will give, I believe Mackenzie Hughes is walking off for a breather on the bench. 3:55 to go, 7-point game. Sorby with the basketball being guarded by Melmer. Crowd behind me is very loud. Now Cunningham has it, runs into a double team, bounce pass to Sorby. Back to Cunningham on the near wing. Back over to Sorby now at top. Looks it into, that is Zach. Out to Cunningham, pushes it into the corner for Jordheim. Inside for Zach. That shot is blocked out of bounds by Sam Ose. That'll stop the clock with 3:33 to go. Taylor Zach will get a breather. Carrie Nisler will come in. And it was tipped out of bounds by Nighthawk apparently. I didn't see the tip, but it'll stay with the Thompson Tommies. 47-40, 3:33 to go. Baseline inbounds pass now comes from the opposite end of the hoop. Bounce pass into Cunningham. 4-3 high, arcing off the mark. And then that's going to be a foul on Abby Steek. Or check that, Abby Clute, I meant to say. Carrie Nisler went up for the rebound, and Abby Clute just hit her hard. Nisler does not affect her free throw shot, though. Nisler with 7 points, 48-40. Nisler, second free throw is in as well. 3:27 to go, 49-40, fourth quarter of play. Pierce into the corner for Andrus. Back to Pierce on the near wing. Quickly over to Clute. Back over to Andrus. Baseline 18-footer up and in! (49-42). Sorby over the timeline there to Herbert. Herbert gives it to Nisler. Nisler thought about the shot. Now fires it back up top to Sorby. Sorby will dribble back in between the circles. Fire it over far wing for Jordheim. Right back to Sorby. Sorby backs up, directs traffic, sends Cunningham over to the near side, fires it over to Jordheim. Jordheim gets tangled up with Clute. Clute up top to Herbert. Herbert near side. Sorby, 4-3. No, off the front of the rim, won't go. Sorby will get it back off the offensive rebound by Lauren Cunningham. Fresh shot clock, and Sorby will back up with 2:35 to go. Her team's leading by 7. She'll fire it into the hands of Cunningham. Right back to Sorby up top, now far side over to Jordheim. Jordheim feeds it into Cunningham with a bounce pass down low to Sorby. Sorby, tough shot, not going to go. Ose with the rebound. Fires it out to Clute, who fires it up court to Andrus. Andrus nearly lost it. Was able to regain control, and now we have a whistle and a timeout. Nighthawks. Mackenzie Hughes and Taylor Zach are going to check back into the lineup, I believe, following this timeout. That timeout's going to turn into a media timeout. We're back anywhere in the next 45 to 5 minutes here on the ND Sports Show.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109. All right, welcome back. Fourth quarter of play. 2:15 to go. 49-42 in favor of the Thompson Tommies. Three-pointer up. Bailey Pierce, front of the rim, won't go. Battle for the rebound between Andrus and, check that, Ose and Cunningham. And they will call a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Tommies. Kenzie Hughes to Herbert. Full court press here by the Nighthawks. Hubert back over to Hughes, still in the backcourt. 4 seconds across the timeline. 2 seconds. 1 second. He just barely got it over. Hughes nearly lost it. Hughes picks it up. Bounce pass. That is Taylor Zach down low. That one will not go. Pulling down the rebound was Andrus, and I believe the foul is going to go possibly on Kerry Nisler. Nighthawk basketball with a minute 47 to go, and they trail by 7. They're not out of it yet. But if they don't score a bucket here, it could make things a lot more difficult. They need a bucket on this possession. Andrus will try it. They got it! Andrus makes it 49-44. Now the Tommies need to respond with a bucket of their own. They will slow things down. The Nighthawk fans are on their feet behind me, cheering loudly. Outside, I can't see. The official standing in my way. Now Taylor Zach will get it. Pass is tipped around. Loose ball picked up by Abby Kloot. Abby Kloot will fire it up top to Sam Ose. Ose out for Andrus. Andrus, mid-post jumper. Fouled by Kayla Herbert. That will send Alyssa Andrus to the free throw line, and she's the only one to score here in the fourth quarter. But before she takes the free throws, we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 59.1 seconds to go. Thompson leads the Hettinger Scranton 49-44, back in 30 seconds. The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. All right, welcome back. 59.1 seconds. Alyssa Andrus at the free throw line with the team trailing by 5. 49-44. She'll shoot a pair. First one's up and in. That makes it a 4-point game. 49-45. Andrus' second free throw is in. 49-46. And it's a 3-point game. Thompson needs a bucket here to keep that lead a little padded. Steal by Andrus. Andrus one-on-one with Jordheim. Can't get it to go. And Jordheim pulls down the rebound. And now the ball will go back to the Thompson Tommies. And there's a foul, I believe, on Kloot. Yep, Abby Kloot picks up her third. Team foul number 10. Double bonus will go down to shoot 2. Macy Jordheim will step out to the line where she's 2 of 3 tonight. Big free throws right here for the Thompson Tommies, and the first one's missed. She made her first 2, now she's missed her last 2. It remains a 3-point game. This free throw would be very helpful if she can make it for the Tommies. And she does. 50-46. She is 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Bailey Pierce gets it over the timeline, guarded by Herbert, now runs into Cunningham. Kloot fires it cross court there. Couldn't see who that was. Now Kloot gets it back. Andrus, put it on the line, long 2, won't go. Rebound initially came down to Melmer. Lauren Cunningham picks up her first, team foul number 5. Inbounds pass up to Kloot, catch and shoot 3. Off the back iron, won't go. Rebound comes down to Jordheim. Now Mackenzie Hughes has it over the timeline. Jordheim to Cunningham over on the far side. 14 seconds to go. Mackenzie Hughes has it, and she'll be fouled by Kloot, and that's her 4th. Team foul number 11 will go to the line to shoot 2 with 8.7 seconds to go. The Thompson Tommies, leading by 4, will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Mackenzie Hughes is perfect from the line tonight. She has 8 points. Now she has 9. A 5-point game. It's still a 2-possession ball game with 8.7 seconds to go. And the second one's up and in. That's the biggest free throws of the game right there. 52-46. 3-pointer up from Kloot at the buzzer, does not go in. And your final score, Thompson Tommies 42, Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks 46. The Thompson Tommies are your 3rd place title holders. They'll have 4 of their seniors leave. The Nighthawks will have 3 of their seniors leave this year after this game. 52-46, your final. We will take a timeout and come back with the post-game show here in a moment on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Home Restorations in Fargo.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
All right, we'll come out of that break early here. We'll get your final numbers right now. Kaya Sorby and Carrie Nisler. Let's start over here. Kaya Sorby, Carrie Nisler, and Kayla Herbert all with 8. Macy Jordan, Mackenzie Hughes led the way with 9. Lauren Cunningham with 7. And Taylor Zach with 3. None of the Tommies got into double digits. For the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks, 17 for Alyssa Andrus, 14 for Sam Oss, 8 for Bailey Pierce, and 7 for Abby Clute. We will now join the awards presentation live here on the ND Sports Channel.
Will the captains for the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks please come forward to receive your fourth place team
All right, so once again, that will conclude our broadcast here as the Thompson Tommies. Congratulations to the Thompson Tommies, and good luck to Carrie Nisler, Ali Ivesdahl, let's try that again. Carrie Nisler, Ali Ivesdahl, Brittany Munson, as well as Taylor Zack, who will be moving on to college next year. All the rest of the players will return. And for the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks, good luck to Abby Coots, as well as Brianna Sanford and Abby Steek, who will be moving on. All the rest of their players are expected to return here next year. Your final score once again, Thompson Tommies 52, Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks 46. Back with the championship game pregame show here soon on the ND Sports Channel.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any of the game? Check out Game Rewind on our website at ndsportschannel.com.